So now we are heading to the apartment building where Mike Jones had entertained his client, Ted Haggard of the New Life Church. And it's a pretty new building in the middle of a lot of really old, nice houses, no?
Well, it was built in the late 60s. Mm-hmm. So it's actually an older building, but it's got one of the best views in Denver, if you're on the west side.
And was your apartment on the west side?
It was on this side, which is the west side, southwest side.
So you had a great view, and
Incredible view.
Was that something important in the line of work as doing massage and being somebody who entertained these men? Was it something that made them feel better?
Well, I think what made them feel better was I'm a very clean person, and when they walked in, that was the first thing they saw was how clean and how neat I was. So that lended itself when you have the mountains in the backdrop when they walk in, you know, because you have huge sliding doors up there. So I think that was more important to me than the view was how clean I kept the place.
Right. Now let's go over to the apartment. We're going to be able to look up at the actual apartment itself and see where it all happened. How many times did Ted Haggard come to this apartment?
For 2.5 years. Well, for 2 years, I should say. 1 year at the old place and 2 years at this place.
1 year at the old place, and we're going to go to the old place.
2 years at this place.
This was the newer place,
yes.
The more recent. This was when he started doing crystal meth.
That's correct. That is correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, which apartment is it?
All right. So I was, ironically enough, the one with the American flag on it right now.
That's it, with the American flag, and there's some sort of banner that they're holding out. We can't really read what's on it. And you had that balcony.
That was my balcony.
Did Ted Haggard used to go on that balcony?
No, he looked out the window, but he never actually went on the balcony.
How many rooms is that apartment?
It's 2 bedrooms. So straight across the first window from that balcony on this side, that's the room where it all happened.
That little room, that little window.
The window, yeah. That was my massage room / entertainment room.
So you had your own bedroom where you never entertained people except people of your own choosing.
Yes, not
people who were paying.
That's correct. That was business. I kept that off limits, so to speak.
So you had a business room and your own personal room. Is there a doorman to this building?
There's no doorman, but it is, buzzer, of course.
Right, but I would think a doorman, it wouldn't be as discreet for them because there's somebody else they have to talk to.
I really wish there would have been one because when the story broke, all the media snuck in, so there was talk about secured building, that was gone.
Were you living in this building at the time then when all the media story, when it all broke?
Absolutely.
And what was that like? What you were just saying people were sneaking in the building. Were they banging on your door?
Yeah, I mean, that's what was frightening to me because I was having death threats, number one, and then I had people pounding on my door that I didn't know who they were. So there was a point where I just shut everything off and I sat there. I was scared because I didn't know who was at my door. I didn't open the door because nobody should have been knocking on my door. It's a secured building. So I was scared. I didn't know if it was somebody that wanted to kill me or hurt me or what. So it was a frightening period for me.
Is that a reason why you moved from this building?
No, the reason I moved is because I had no money. All my clients stopped calling me. Massage, all my personal training clients dumped me. I got fired from the art schools, so I lost all income, so I couldn't afford it anymore.
And so you moved to a different part of the city?
I've moved around a different area.
Are you glad you moved, or do you miss this apartment?
I miss this location a lot. It was an incredible location.
And you've got a lot of memories there.
A lot.
And now we all do.
Not all good.
Now we all do, too. Mike Jones, thank you.
All right.